Hey there everybody, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Apubo-Rama, and in today's video, I will be breaking into the brand new Los Santos Drug Wars DLC for Grand Theft Auto Online. I'll be breaking into how to set up the acid lab, how much money it's going to cost you to set it up, and as well, how much time you're going to have to put into the first starter missions, where to start them, to get everything started for the new business and missions in Grand Theft Auto Online. To start everything, when you load into Grand Theft Auto Online, you're going to get a call from Ron, and he's going to want you to meet up in Sandy Shores at the 24/7. So, when you meet up there, it's when the cutscene starts and you meet Dax, which is going to be the new, kingpin of the business. I guess we're the business runner, but he's like the main guy in the whole DLC. So you're gonna meet Dax and do a mission, and then after that mission, you have to do 5 more. And each of these missions takes a pretty decent chunk of time. I would say that in total, because I live streamed all this, it took me about 2 hours to complete all of the missions. Not a terrible amount of time, but I should point out that there is no way to skip these missions, and you have to do them to unlock the acid lab. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of this because it is a bit unfortunate Rockstar's forcing you to play in their missions to unlock the new business, but yes, you're going to have to complete all 6 of these missions. You can't change the difficulty, they're all on normal, and if you complete them first try, you're probably going to get about $30,000 each mission. I made about $150,000 when I completed all of them, and then also you get a $250,000 bonus from completing the first 6, which means in total you're going to make about $400,000 completing all of the 6 missions. It's not a lot of money, especially for, as I said, about 2 hours of time. That's only about $200,000 every hour. And the missions themselves aren't very fun either. A lot of them are hide and seek, where you have to find either a hidden math, or you have to go find a picture on the wall and take a picture of it and then send it to Dax. A lot of them are like that. There's a couple fun ones like the acid trip, which I'm not going to spoil, but you'll get to see it for yourself. So for the most part, a lot of the missions are kind of boring. Make sure you're stocked up on snacks and armor. I made the mistake of not having snacks, and I died a couple times. Thankfully, you do have a life, but it was still a little painful to have to constantly spam armor, so make sure you do have a bit of health, because it isn't the easiest missions to complete, but I won't say they're too hard either. Once you complete the final mission, you're going to deliver the MTL Brigade back to your hub where you can upgrade it. However, you're not able to upgrade it just yet, because you have to complete one more setup mission, which is for the acid lab itself. It's a bit of an easy mission, but again, kind of painful. You have to steal a forklift and then lift a couple crates up, drop them off, and the physics are kind of wonky. I don't know why Rockstar made these missions kind of poob, but they're not too bad. That one was pretty easy to do, definitely one of the easiest missions out of the bunch. So after you complete that mission, you're going to deliver the equipment back to the acid lab, and boom, you're all done with setups. However, there's a bit of a catch. Normally, for example, a motorcycle club or your bunker, when you buy the business, you're also able to buy the upgrades with some sort of monetary fee. I think for the bunker, it's like $1.5 million it sets you back on the upgrades, which is a lot. And I don't actually know how much it sets you back for the acid lab yet, because guess what? You can't actually buy the upgrade until you complete 10 Dax Fooligans missions. Now, to do these missions, you have to call Dax and request a job. And they actually pay a lot. They pay you $100,000 when you complete the mission. I didn't realize that. So it's a really good payout. These missions can be a little painful. The one I did, I died a couple times, but I didn't have any snacks. So for the most part, they're probably pretty easy. It took me about 5 minutes to do. And 5 minutes for $100,000 is really good. That's $15,000 more than a payphone hit. However, there is a very big catch, and that is down to the fact that it is a 48-minute cooldown to do another. And as I just said, you need to complete 10 of these missions to unlock the upgrade for the acid lab that makes your production faster, and as well the value of the product worth more. So I can't tell you exactly how much money the acid lab is going to produce hourly yet, because I need to complete these missions. So I will definitely let you know, probably later today or tomorrow, when they are all completed. I'll math out all the numbers and let you know exactly how much money it's going to make, but that is a really big bummer. Again, Rockstar's just making these missions super tedious, forcing you to just continuously grind to unlock the acid lab's full production capabilities. Now, I should say that to purchase the MTL upgrades, you're gonna have to spend $750,000 on it. So it's not that expensive, honestly. I mean, for example, the Coke lockup is upwards of $900,000, and that's one of the cheaper ones. So I'm not sure how much it's going to be priced for performance, but right now $750,000 is not too bad, especially because you get $400,000 for completing the missions, and as well you're going to get another $100K each one of the Fooligans missions you complete as well. So I don't think it's too bad, but I guess we'll have to see how much it makes. So, I have a bit of bad news. You would think that we have this huge rolling acid lab, and we would be able to sell the product inside of this lab very easily by just dropping it off at the locations. Well, that doesn't appear to be the case. While I do not have enough product accrued yet to tell you for sure, what I can tell you is that this motorcycle right here is called the delivery vehicle, and judging that that's the name of it, yeah, you're probably going to be doing all of your sale missions in the motorcycle. Now, hopefully, you're only going to need to do one trip, and it's going to be very easy, but I am extremely disappointed. I was really hoping that this vehicle was going to be amazing for the fact that you could do high-demand sale bonuses with it. In a public lobby, it would just be a simple sale mission, go off the radar and sell. Now, I guess that might still be the case, because obviously, as a CEO, which you can be for this business, you can just go into Ghost Organization, which is going to give you 3 minutes off the radar. So we're going to have to see how these sale missions are in the future. Hopefully they're not painful. They probably will be. I can't really tell you though. What I can say is that this MTL Brigade seems like an absolute beast. It has semi-bulletproof windows on the front, on the sides, and it's probably going to be able to take a beating when it comes to missile capability. Now, if we actually enter inside to our acid lab, you can take a look at the overall look of it. It looks pretty cool. Obviously, we don't have the equipment upgrade, so I don't know what it's going to fully look like, but it looks cool. And there's a little special ability here, which is called the Production Boost. This is once per day, and not once per every 48 minutes of in-game time. This is once per day, as in once every 24 hours. It allows you to basically boost the production value of your product, I would say for maybe an hour or like one supply bar. I can't imagine it's that much of a boost, but it is pretty cool that at least you can boost it. So that's pretty dang sweet. And you can see over here, if we speak to Mutt, we can buy supplies or pause the production. It was $60,000 for me to purchase a full bar of supplies, and I'm not sure exactly if it's going to be worth it yet for me to do a sale mission. I'm not sure if there's a sell to Los Santos and sell to Blaine County. I guess we're going to have to find out, but either way, this is my initial impressions of the DLC. So far, this is just one part of the quote-unquote massive DLC that Rockstar has released. Now, I should point out that this vehicle, you can spawn it. You can go into your services tab, and you can see that you can request the acid lab. You can also request the delivery bike. You can return it. So that's pretty nice. When it comes to the overall mobility of this vehicle, I can't imagine it's that fast, but I guess we can find out right now. Let's see just how fast it is. Obviously, I don't have like a speedo or anything to tell me how fast it is, but I can get an initial idea from just driving it, and yeah, I mean, actually, it's pretty dang fast. The Brigade's known for great acceleration, not great top speed, and we can see that, yeah, its top speed doesn't seem all that good, but the real question I have is how much capability does this thing have against missiles or anything like that? Is this going to be a really good vehicle to survive against people shooting at you? So, let's see how many RPG shots it can take. There's one. Okay. 2. Alright, seems fine. 3. Oh, wow, this thing's doing great so far. 4. Alright. 5. Alright, still fine. 6. Wow. Okay, this thing's gonna be a beast. 7. 8. 9. Wow. Okay, this is actually really impressive. That's 10, and it's not even smoking. 11. 12. 13. 14. Oh my god, I think we're gonna die to the cops force. 15. I would say that after shooting 15 RPGs at it, it definitely can survive a very, very big beating. Let's make our way down to it really quick. That is pretty impressive, though, I have to be honest. That is really, really dang impressive. I don't know how much more of a beating it can survive, but I would guess 20 at least, which is a lot. That's a really, really impressive amount, to be honest. This is going to be a great vehicle for dealing with griefers. I should also point out that when it comes to upgrades on the vehicle, you can put proximity mines. I have personally. This thing's not even smoking. I gotta be honest. It's an absolute beast, it seems like. But as you can see, you can drop proximity mines. They are only EMP. Those are the best ones I would suggest to use, but it's better than nothing. Now, another question that other people are probably going to ask, does the plow work? And the answer is actually yes. It's very rare to see a working plow in GTA. We've seen a lot of vehicles like the Speedo Custom and all the nightclub vehicles that don't have working plows, but no, this one does. So, let's park it on the side of the road again. I think we were up to like 12, 15 homing missiles or RPGs. I think it was, I think we were up to 15, so let's keep going here. I don't know how many we were actually up to, but I'm just going to keep going until this thing blows up. I just want to see how much of a beating it can take, and you know what, honestly, I'm going to pull out the grenade launcher because this thing can shoot a bit faster. Holy, this thing just doesn't care. It just keeps going and going and going. One sec, we got to purchase more ammo. Inventory, ammo, heavy weapon launcher. Yeah, there you go. Okay, let's keep going. I'm just gonna go until we run out. So we got nine shots here. There's 1, 2, 3. Holy! Oh, we're finally smoking. Finally smoking. Wow, this is an absolute beast of a vehicle. This might be the best vehicle in the game now when it comes to survivability. I mean, that was another 10 shots right there. Here we are again, firing another 9. Oh my god. There you go. There you go. I would say that's close to 30 explosions that thing can take. And by the way, I wasn't even inside of it. When you're inside of vehicles, they usually can survive more explosions. So that's really impressive. Either way, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is my initial impressions and how to do everything with the Acid Lab in GTA. I'll have a video up probably later today or tomorrow talking about how much money it actually makes. But hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.